What's up, everybody? My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic, and today we are playing Brawl, and I decided to go ahead and just start this out while we're actually playing Brawl today because I just wanted to have fun doing this. Opponent is down to -3, and so we're playing Feather Brawl deck today, and let's go ahead and jump into the deck list here. All right, so yeah, we are doing Feather Brawl. So apparently they're doing Wednesday Brawl sessions, like 1 day a week, which I think is they should just have it be all the time because I think everyone loves Brawl, and so I'm a little bit frustrated about that, but I am glad that at least it's here and we can play it. I'd love to hear down in the comments below what your guys' thoughts are. If Brawl should be constant, if you guys like Brawl more than Standard or Standard more than Brawl. Like I'd actually like to hear how many people, because I know not everyone likes Brawl the same amount, but I love it. It's really fun, and I don't necessarily want to play it all the time over Standard, but I do probably, like, I want it to be 50-50, or like maybe like I'd probably play Standard like 60-40, but I want that option to just play it when I want to instead of just 1 day a week. So that's where I feel. Anyway, this deck, what we're trying to do, we do have a lot of things for Feather, and I'm just going to jump into this. It's a little bit easier than necessarily showing everything else that we got. But yeah, so I have 19 creatures in here. 10 or 13 instants and sorceries, and so those are all things that are going to be either removal spells, everything like that, or things that target Feather, target our creatures. That can help do some good stuff here. Infuriate is actually one that I never really saw before, but 1 mana 3+3/+2 is actually pretty insane, pretty solid. So definitely adding that into this list. I wanted to try it out just to see how it goes. If we do get to Feather out there, which we can, hopefully we can get it multiple times out, just keep going, growing all of our stuff and get bigger and bigger. We do have our 10th District Legionnaire. I'm trying to think of anything that we just have that's like really out there that's bizarre what we have, and not really. Everything is pretty consistent what you would typically see in a Feather deck, as you can imagine. I did kind of try to keep things like Uncaged Fury in here. Target creature gets double strike and +1/+1. Just seems really fun. I try to keep just like fun, good value creatures in the deck, things that will be good by themselves, as well as if we get to pump them up with Feather, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We have a lot of flyers, we have a lot of angels, we have Bishop of Wings, because if we can get our Feather out, if it is getting targeted, we can at least gain life, get some spirits out of the way as well. It's not great, but because we do have Feather in the in the command zone, and in this last game that you guys just saw, I did have Bishop of Wings out there, and the 1/1 angel that it created ended up getting in like 6 points of damage, even though Feather died, or there's actually Angel of Vitality that died. Anyway, so there's a lot of good stuff that still happens here. So let's go ahead and get into gameplay, see how this does for us, and wish me luck. All right, up against Siron, and this is Tigana, I believe is what this is. Which I've not seen anyone play Tigana yet, and I'm actually really excited about it. This is looking solid. I like that we have the colors to get out Feather. We have some things to use with Feather. I actually like Jaya's Greeting because it doesn't kill Feather, and we can scry. Like if we play it on our end step, we can then scry, and then we can use it, if we need to. But if we're just looking for scrying, we can just target our own Feather over and over again and get get some scries out of there. We could also just hit 10th District Legionnaire once it gets big enough to target. And so yeah, there's some good stuff that we can do with it. All right, what you got there, sir? All right, keeping this Tigana. So whenever it enters the battlefield, let's go ahead and pop it up here. I always forget to do this. If you control another creature with +1/+1 counter on it, draw a card, and then anything with counters gets trample as well. So pretty powerful stuff. What did I draw? Okay, Justice Strike. Justice Strike can take out Tigana, and I think we do just want land here. More land is really good for us. We can then play Feather and something else, give it some protection with Integrity. Jiang Yangu. I was actually debating and doing a deck with just Jiang Yangu, but Tigana makes sense to have that there as well. So that's pretty solid. All right, let's go ahead and just kill this Yangu there. This is an amazing start with Feather. The fact that we get some value out of this right away as well. The Gilded Goose having a counter, pretty annoying. Yeah, they're saying nice. Yeah, it is really nice what we have here. We actually are probably going to go Krenko instead this turn. Yeah, let's just play Krenko. I was debating on like trying to swing in and bait out something, but there's just as high of a chance they could have like counters or something here. There's Stony Silence. I think there's a couple of things that Not Stony Silence, Stony Strength. And so we'll probably just not attack in here. Next turn we get to play Feather and then play Integrity or something like that to... I'd actually like to play it on Krenko if possible. Yeah, no attacks, pass the turn. In blue and green, they shouldn't have tons of removal. Like, they could have Wicked Wolf here. There are a few things. Wicked Wolf actually probably pretty good with their deck because it does have counters. Okay, plays a Forest and Beast Whisper. Okay. We may want to just Jaya's Greeting now instead. So I could play Jaya's Greeting, kill Beast Whisper. Trapped in the tower, this Gilded Goose. Which, yeah, we'll keep that on top. It's a creature without flying, so it does have flying. I forgot about that. But we still get to hold up Justice Strike. Wasn't the best thing we could do there, but next turn we get Feather and a little bit more options here. I'd rather get rid of their value there instead of just going for a little bit of value on our turn. Yeah, blocks Gilded Goose. Yep, that's fine. Do we want to Justice Strike now, actually? Gilded Goose can get annoying. Let's just pass the turn. I'm assuming that this Tigana will come down eventually. They have 6 mana. Dungeon Geist comes down. Okay. Alright, we can kill this and it will untap, because it's only as long as Dungeon Geist is out in the battlefield, so it will untap here. Yeah, opponents just scoops it up. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, so next turn we would have gone Feather, we would have got Krenko pumped up, created tons of goblins, and at that point it's really difficult for blue-green to really come back from that, because they're more big, beefy stuff. We would have gone white enough to do enough damage, and yeah, that was going to be good. All right, up against Rayhan and playing Kalia, so Knights, Dragons, and Demons, sorry, not Angels, Dragons, and Demons, gonna be pretty good. And this looks awesome. We're gonna keep this. I mean, I'd like to make sure that we can hit our extra white source for Feather, but God's Willing with Feather, amazing. Swiftblade Vindicator, also really good. And that is the perfect draw. All right, perfect. Ooh, that is more removal. Do we just need lands, though? I think we can keep it this turn. We can play basically everything in our hand still. It is nice to have an extra Feather with an extra land before we play Feather. Let's go ahead and... Oh, man. There's probably lots of removal. Do I want to just hold up Bonecrusher Giant here? Let's go ahead and throw out Swiftblade Vindicator. Pass the turn. Yeah, assuming they'll probably just... Okay, not Kalia. Chromatic Lantern. Okay. Do I want to go ahead and just run out Feather here? Yeah, I probably will. There's a good chance they'll have removal. But, I mean, that is one nice thing about having Feather in the command zone, is that we can just get to 5 mana and play it as well. It'd be nice to be able to hold up God's Willing here. Prison Realm, okay. Go to command, yep. Bummer. Alright, we do get a Johnny Strength of the Pride here. Ooh, and Defiant Strike. We have a lot of good pieces of the Feather. I should have just waited one more turn.
Fighting tooth and claw is what it takes. And so my pride grows stronger.
All right, down to 21, past the turn. Doom Whisperer. Justice Strike will take care of that. Do we hit land? We do hit land, so we get Feather as well. Let's see here. How do we want to do this? That's a really good target for Justice Strike, so let's go ahead and just fire it off. I was debating if we could like manage our resources a little bit better. We can still hold up God's Willing and Bone Crusher Giant here as well. It may be worthwhile just to play the Bone Crusher Giant though. Do I want to just gain life? With them being in red, it may be dangerous to bring this down too low. You know, I think I am just going to play Bone Crusher Giant out. Like they're going to be playing big creatures. So let's just gain some life here.
Friendship feeds.
Throw the Pride Mate, swing on in. Down to 14 past the turn. And I mean, we're putting up a lot of just damage on board that they're going to have to answer soon. Hopefully we can hit land so we can Feather and hold up God's Willing. Spawn of Mayhem. We can also just remove it and just swing in for... How close are we to lethal, actually? With Integrity as well, we can pump here. So we get... If we gain life, we go 4, 8... I pump this up to, and we do 6, so we actually have lethal. All right, perfect. And we get to hold up God's Willing as well. That's annoying. Alrighty. That means it just won't even block. Although I'm hoping that they try blocking the Swiftblade Vindicator. Because if they do... Ooh, Uncaged Fury. Yeah, we'll keep that on top as well. That's really good. All right, let's gain some life.
Thrive when we support one another.
I could God's Willing on black and just try to get this big enough. Let's go ahead and swing in. So I'm hoping that they don't recognize that Trample will go through regardless. Because protection just means it doesn't do any damage here, and excess damage will go through. So they did hit the right one there. We could just pump it and make it big enough. How much damage can I get in here? I can do 8. So Integrity here. And I think Defiant Strike gives us lethal, right? Or not quite, down to 2, yeah. But, I mean, they have Spawn of Mayhem hurting them as well. Just keeping that alive is gonna be really difficult for them. Yeah, Opponents keeps it up. Man, this deck has been feeling really solid. And I mean, it's not going to be consistent. That's part of Brawl, but that's also what's fun about Brawl. All right, up against Shadowrunner, and they are playing Yorick. And that is one reason why we have Hushbringer in this deck. We'd like to run into it. We are going to mulligan this. I mean, yeah, we got a mulligan. This is butter. We don't have the right mana for Feather, but we can keep this. Oh, that's right. You get a free mulligan in Brawl. I forgot about that. I thought we were going to have to drop something. But, I mean, Healer's Hawk on turn 1. We have Giant Killer for removal and Integrity to just gain some life. Hopefully we can get far enough ahead before Yorick just gets insane. We'd like to find white mana. All right, pass the turn. Command tower. Oh, I don't have command tower. I did not get my lands right in this. All right, swing in. Just pass the turn. I could play down Giant Killer here, and it could be pretty good, but it's a removal spell that does... It actually doesn't kill Yorick. It may not hit a lot of things. Does it have lifelink as well? Yeah, it does. All right, pass to my turn. Infuriate is interesting. Man. Everything gets so much better once you actually have feathers. So yeah, down to 24 past the turn. We'll just take our beats for a little bit. Let them gain some life. Plays Yorick. Okay. There we go. We got some white mana. Alright, so play Feather. They have a lot of lifelink, which is really annoying. Does it have Death Touch as well? Yeah. We can just gain life at the same time for now. I'm expecting them to have removal. Yeah, so there's Death Sprout. Yeah, I totally forgot about Arcane Signet and Command Tower in this deck, which would definitely be useful. All right, let's see here. Do I play Feather here? We don't really have protection for it. A lot of the removal that they're going to have, though, protection doesn't help a ton. I could get out Feather, and the next turn I can then kill stuff with, like, Uncaged Fury. I could Intervention and kill this Leyline now, so they just don't gain a lot of life. Let's just play Feather. Down to 14, gain some life back. No, not 14, 24. This is one of our hardest matchups. Yorick is just really good at having lots of removal and value in general. Yorick gonna kill Feather. Yep. We do get to kill Garruk though.
Try not to lose your head out here.
Justice Strike actually really good because it does Death Touch to itself. Yeah. For a second there, I was kind of scared it wouldn't. I could have tapped that better, I guess. Let's go ahead and Infuriate. So I'm kind of assuming they just play land and another Yorick, but I do want to hold up this Giant Killer just in case. Pass the turn. Alright, they had this. Alright, that's fine. That's a turn of doing nothing. Pass to my turn. How greedy do we want to be? The best way of killing Yorick is playing like Uncaged Fury and pumping this and like just getting it in the first strike. I'd rather be able to get those all back though. I could just play Bishop of Wings. I can go like Integrity here. Let's just swing in. We have some removal if we need it. Pass the turn. Oh, that's so bad for us. Oh, that is awful. He gets to fight two things here. Although we do need to kill it first. I almost forgot about that. We're good. Swings in with Yorick. Yep, that's fine. No blocks. Pass the turn. Pass to my turn. Finale. Ooh, how big is that right now? Finale is actually really good for us here if they don't have board wipe. I may just wait a little bit longer though. Let's play Feather. Swing in. Their lifelink is really annoying, but we've been able to kind of stay at the same boat here. Like we're not losing, although they do have a lot of value on board, but so do we. We have some good stuff in hand. They just have more cards. Risen Reef is good. Yeah, now they're gonna have lots and lots more cards. Maybe I should have gone for Finale of Glory. The issue is with their lifelink, it's bad, but we could have Finale of Glory with like this Castle and Breath. Let's see here, we're at 7. Ah, man. Now we're at 8 mana. I mean, there is always the chance that we do just make this work. All right, 2 Metal Niche, a lot of lifelink. Draw a card, discard. Do it twice. Interesting. Rolesk seems really good for them. Build of the Dead. Ah, they got it. Now we might need a Finale of Glory just to stay alive. I mean, we still have a few turns. Pass to my turn. Tajik. Yeah, we can play Tajik here. Alright, grow the Healer's Hawk. Let's see here. What would I rather play? Let's just Integrity. And give it First Strike. With Risen Reef and Fill the Dead out, we are in a lot of trouble. Heaps and heaps of trouble. And Biogenic Ooze. Oh man, we do have a board wipe in this deck. We have Deafening Clarion, which actually is really good with Tajik because it won't... Actually, is it only opposing? I think it's any damage. What does it say? I can just click on it. All non-combat damage. So Deafening Clarion wouldn't kill our stuff. It would kill Tajik, but that's fine if we can kill all of their board. So that's the best top deck right now. Yeah, no blocks. Lots of life gain here. Down to 24. Up to 37. Oh, they brought some great stuff back as well. Ooh. And this is just whenever another creature enters the battlefield. We can't really wait more turns for that to come as well. Oh. I'm trying to think if we could hold out to get to 10 for this, because we are at, we're pretty close now. We have 9 mana. So 3 turns if we hit land, land, land. I don't think that we can come out of this. Let's see how much stuff we can take with this Tajik here. All right, so let's pump. Pump. Gain some life up to 29. I mean, we're going to be able to survive a turn, at least. I'm not sure this is going to be enough, though. Roll-esque, yep. Throw the Yorick, probably. It's just the best thing, because we can't really do much about it. We can start tapping it down with a giant killer. Is it worth just chump blocking here? That's a lot of life gain. No blocks, we can just take it this turn. They should have swung in with these oozes as well, I think. Oh, Ketra's not bad. Feather just dies to Thorn Mammoth. So does a Ketra, though. Yeah, I think we're done for. I mean, we could try to see if we do get to this Finale of Glory, because that could be enough for us. So I think we just like bait out targets for this stuff. We can tap something down if we need to. Pass the turn. So yeah, we have Castle Embereth to maybe grow our stuff here. So if they do play this Mammoth, which I'm assuming they're going to, it's really good for them. All right, now we can't kill it. We can get up to 4. We can actually kill it, so let's just do that. So we get to kill the Thorn Mammoth that way. I think we get to even survive this turn. I'm not sure what we do after that, though. We kind of just hope that they aren't going to go too aggressive here. The best play is just swinging with Yorick. They're fine if it goes to the command zone here, because they have enough to bring it back. Toonbound Lich is fine. Please only swing with that. That'd be great for us. Any extra turns that we can get. Like, they ought to be swinging all in here. Except maybe the Biogenic Ooze. Yeah, so this is fine. I think we just take this. We end up gaining almost as much life just by playing the Feather. The other thing, too, is if we do get to this Finale of Glory with Bishop of Wings out, we gain so much life. And so it's really greedy. Ooh, that's also not bad at all. Oh, man, we need one more land. Do I have to just Finale of Glory here? Stay alive? No, because Uncaged Fury does do it for us as well. You know what, let's play Feather, because then we also get the 4/4. I was forgetting about that. The 4/4 does, I think, also keep us alive. And we can let Feather die just fine. We're not blocking here. Is it better just to swing in for life gain here? No, let's no attacks. Pass the turn. I don't know how we're staying alive. Agent of Treachery. Opponent's in good game now. Oh, it takes 2. Yeah, good game. I kind of want to show that we have this Finale of Glory. I just like showing my hand. But yeah, we haven't hit any lands for the last few turns, right? So we're done for. Yeah, I can see it. Oh, bother. All right, so there you guys have it with Feather Brawl, and I love this deck. I did forget a few things in here, like Command Tower and Arcane Signet, which Arcane Signet I think you absolutely do play, and we may just drop another land. I felt like we were hitting lands okay there with this deck, so we could probably drop one more, maybe, especially for something like Arcane Signet. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye. Thank you.